Smosmannion, Carraway, Ballygroon, Tuam, County Galway. I played for Galway for 14 years at senior level. I've won 2 All-Ireland senior medals. I've won an All-Star and I've also won an All-Ireland minor medal. At one stage of my life, I did all in my power to win an All-Ireland senior football medal. Now, the health and safety of my family is most important to me. I'm a full-time farmer. I have a beef and sheep enterprise here. I have 3 kids myself, aging from 14, 10 and 8. When they're actually in the yard, it's very important that they're supervised at all times. When there's big machinery and tractors around the yard, I make sure that they're not around or they're supervised by myself or whoever's with them at the time. I teach my own kids about the dangers of livestock, farm machinery, trying to instill them not to put themselves in danger or go into pens with cattle or do anything that'll put themselves in danger on the farm. I think probably slurry seems to be a big issue. There's a lot more slatted tanks now around and there's a cut-off point and a start-up date for putting out slurry. So once that start-up date starts, everyone seems to be rushing around trying to get slurry out. There seems to be a lot of rushing and people may be taking extra risks which they shouldn't be. I think farmers shouldn't put things on the long finger. Just if something gets broken, fix it straight away, get it sorted out. Every farm is a dangerous place because there's a lot of big machinery moving around, there's a lot of work going on, there's a lot of pressure when the weather might be bad. People are rushing to get silage made, slurry put out. So it's not a place that kids should be hanging around unsupervised. People should be on their gear all the time around the farm because there's a lot of hazards there. Set an example for your family. Be a champion for change.
My name is Seamus Killorn. I'm a dairy farmer and I have played football for my club Elfin and also at a senior level for Roscommon for about 10 years. The highlight of my GAA career was winning a Connacht Championship medal with Roscommon in 1990 as we had been beaten in the 89 final after replay, and I thought at that stage it wasn't going to happen. Farm safety is very important because when you look at the television and you hear about a fatality someplace, you realise that could have happened in your farm. We work in a very dangerous environment. Tractors are moving, everything is moving. So when you have things moving, there's always danger. Lucky enough, I have had no serious accidents here on the farm, but I got a very severe fright when my eldest son was 3 years old. He wandered out while he was feeding the cattle and he nearly got caught with the wheel of the tractor against a wall. He was only 3 years old, he was only X height, and basically I couldn't see him with the height of the wheel of the tractor, and lucky enough I happened to stop at the right time. Only for that, it could have been fatality. The key message to farmers in regards to their children is that they should never be out on the farm unsupervised. One of the best ways of making sure you get your work done when you're under pressure safely is to have your plan in place from a week before, that you have prepared everything, that everything is working properly, that everything is safe, that all your PTO guards are properly covered. So that saves you time and that allows you to do things at a slower pace, at a safer pace. It's a change of attitude there, but that's the change of attitude we need to make farming more safe. Preparation and planning is key to farm safety. It's time to stop taking risks. Be a champion for change.
My name is Colin McCran. I'm a dairy farmer and an agricultural contractor. We're here in Cortletra, County Leitrim at the minute. At present I'm the goalkeeper for Leitrim and I've been involved with them since 2004. As a goalkeeper, it's my responsibility to manage my defence. At home, it's my responsibility to manage health and safety on the farm. Your life is very valuable, you know, and if you're not just thinking everything could be gone, you know, and you could have a serious accident, and it's very important, farm safety. There is dangers in machinery. If you haven't got the covers on the shafts, you're at 100% risk of losing an arm, a leg, even a fatality from it, you know. But you have to have everything safe. Go around and check your farm, and when you see something that's not right, you should act there and then, because if you don't, you'll forget about it. My advice for farmers is to carry out a risk assessment. It doesn't take long and it could save an accident. From spreading slurry to just even calving a cow, just be safe and think about what you're doing. Our parlour was in 20 years and we had to make a change. We've been looking at the line of going down to the robotic miller, so we installed one, and look, it saved us a lot. It saved us 5 hours a day from rushing and racing. Like when you'd be out contracting there to be home, you'd be rushing to get the job done. Now I can stay and do the job at my own pace, knowing that the cows are being milked. People say there's not enough hours in a day, but there is. Just take your time and always be safe. Take a step back and think about what you're doing. Definitely not worth losing a life over it, you know. It's people that are left behind. that really feel the pain. I'd ask all farmers to manage safety on their farms and be a champion for change.
Desi Sloyan from Eastkey, Sligo. I've played football with Sligo for 10, 11 years at senior level. I was lucky enough to have captained Sligo at every level. I'm a civil engineer by occupation, but I've been a farmer all my life. It's part-time now, but I've grown up on the farm. We always had a farm, and it's something I continue to do and hopefully can pass on to my sons in the future. We focused on suckler and sheep, and we have a whole wide range of farming activities, so we keep things tight enough in that perspective. It's important to be able to carry out your work in a safe manner and try to eliminate as many risks as possible on the farm. Handling bales is dangerous, so I've used a front loader, but I've also installed a weight on the back of the tractor to make the tractor more stable when I am moving bales or loading bales. I have a quad bike on the farm. It's mainly used to go and look at the stock. Every time I use the quad, I wear a helmet. I carry out regular checks on the quad, tyre pressure and servicing, brakes, handbrake is all working on the quad. To make the farm safer, I've installed calving gates and crush gates. I've also installed pens. We've designed our handling facilities especially for our cows. We can move the cows safely from one pen to the next without actually getting into the pens with the cows. I would advise farmers to be very careful at calving times. Have your calving set up right. Be a champion for change, come home safely.